Hello there, and welcome to the first Q&A here with me, DREADCam. Recently I reached out to you guys on social media, Facebook and Instagram, and you guys responded greatly, and I've been flooded with questions, so this is going to probably be about a 2 to 3 part Q&A session. It'll allow me to provide you guys with at least two uploads a week. My gameplay is doing really well on the internet, so thanks a lot for that. Let's jump right into questions here. The first question here is from Facebook. It is my buddy Craig from the Punishers. What was the first time you played? What type of marker did you use? Also, review that said marker, and would you continue to use that type of marker today? The first part of the question, because he does a good one here. What was the first time you played? So I would make that I was about 8 or 9. My brother had a paintball marker and my cousin had a paintball marker, and they decided to go shoot it out in a barn. I was reffing and I had a mask. I do remember getting hit, so I'd say I was playing at the time. I was running for my life at the odd time. What marker was the first I shot? That would be an old Spider. It had a 3-shot burst and a full auto mode. It was like a 14-inch barrel. The thing was wicked. My dad picked it up out of like a buy, trade, and sell kind of catalog. Yeah, we definitely got some good use out of that. And what review would I put on that marker? It was good for a beginner. I would shoot it to this day, I imagine. I'd shoot anything. Actually, if the barrel was about 2 inches longer, that'd be great. Then I could really mount the zoom cam on there. And then I already said if I would continue to use that type of marker to this day. I hope I answered that question for you there, Craig. That was quite a good one. What inspired me to start recording? That's a good question. So when I was playing at the field, I decided, I was playing alone actually, so I was making friends in the process. And one of the kids that was very friendly was a boy by the name of Bryson. And he had strapped a GoPro to his head, and I recently just purchased a GoPro because I was going to go flying in like an acrobatic plane, and I wanted to film it all. So when I saw him the one week, I instantly rigged up a system and started filming. That's how it all started. How I got hooked is a totally different story. I might come across that question, who knows. This question comes to us from Brady over text message. One of his 22 questions, actually. It's a good one. If you could play anywhere, where would you play and why? The reason I really like this question is I haven't really got out much. Judging by footage, I would love Europe. But having said that, a lot of big games happen in the States. So I'm always open for travel. It's just, it all depends if the funding is there at the time. And, I think America would probably be number one. Europe stuff is more in the bush, and I'm used to that kind of stuff. Whereas, by the looks of it, in the States, they have really cool structure that some setups and fields that I've seen at say SA Village and other fields as well, like Paintball Explosion. That are really I'm drawn to. I really like those fields, and one day I hope to play them. This next question comes to us from Instagram. Sadly I can't pronounce this guy's thing. I'll just call him Storm. What is going on with DREADCam and Die? So I've been pursuing Die now for all of 2016. There's a lot of local reps. There's Aztec, Wolf, and my good buddies Sean and George. So that's already a lot of Die presence in Ontario. So what I've tried to bring to Die's attention is that Ontario is a hot spot for paintball, and there's no such thing as too many representatives in one area, because a lot of them bring a lot of different things to the game and or to the table, whereas I think I can bring something different to add to their repertoire. So right now we're still feeling things out. The more support I receive from you guys on all social media outlets and stuff helps greatly. These questions constantly, you never know if they view my videos and they actually see that my audience, my viewers, are interested in asking about me and Dai. So I appreciate this question more than you would understand. But as for now, Dai and I are still feeling each other out. I'm trying to get on their radar as much as possible with top 5 kills and stuff like that. Alright, this last question comes to us here from Wolf. Fortunate enough for me at Hostile Takeover, I was actually able to get him in person. So here's him and I to end off this episode of Q&A. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, guns up, move up.
Alright guys, good day here. DREADCam at Hostile Takeover with my good friend Wolf.
Yeah.
Recently I did a Q&A and I asked you guys, you know, for the first time, let's make a Q&A video. Well, Wolf actually asked me a question and now I got him in person. I may as well ask him now. So.
Nice. Now my question was, most paintballers, almost all paintballers, have like a lucky piece of equipment. And I was asking Mr. DREADCam himself, what do you consider a lucky piece of equipment that you'd like to have on you at a game?
Common denominator. The first ever team I was ever on was the Thornton Tigers.
Oh, cool.
Hockey. Minor hockey.
You're a hockey player, eh? Nice.
Well, when I was young, I used to be a hockey player.
True Canadian right there, eh?
That's it, that's all. Coming to you from Hostile Takeover.
Well, subscribe, baby, subscribe. Oh, yeah.